And like the story and the rumor that I heard is Ari Emanuel and TKO have basically been working behind the scenes with Nick Khan, Triple H, and Stephanie to basically get Vince McMahon the fuck out. Once they unraveled all this shit and they were made aware of it, that it was basically been a big drive of like, or even since the start, apparently, from what I should say, sorry to go back, but that Ari Emanuel has just been like played Vince McMahon like a fucking fiddle to basically oust him out of the company.
I can't see that being true.
It's pro wrestling, bro. It's fucking possible.
Why can't you say it?
Well, because when Ari Emanuel did the whole press release, we're buying the company, we're going to put Vince McMahon in a position of power, all this other stuff. He talked up so well. He's talked you up. He's like a mentor. He's incredible. He's one of the biggest revolutionary business figures. I don't think he would go public on the record with knowing all this stuff.
He had to. He's the parent company. He runs the parent company of the WWE. He has to basically put in Vince McMahon to run WWE, because otherwise they're going to sit there and go, well, he's the guy that's been running it for 40 years. You're going to take over his company and out him. And most companies, when they do takeovers, there's a certain clause in the contract where the current managing director, CEO, whatever, you would stay on board and stay in his seat on the board or whatever for a certain amount of years after the sale. Right. So something like Vince would have signed maybe a 10 to 15 year contract to still be involved with WWE. So I think that was a forced thing, but it was in those things, there's always clauses. Whereas like if you become a public liability, you look at becoming a cost, then we look at, blah, blah, blah. And then you've got, behaviors and all that sort of stuff that would be in the contract would be, if you breach this, it would be termination of the contract.
Yeah. Look, regardless of what happens, it was going to be fucked. It's going to be a modern day Harvey Weinstein with this cunt. There's no doubt about it.
Wow.
What do you think, Rob?
I think he did. No, he did. He's perceived as doing a lot of things. We don't know. There's a lot of rumors. Whether Vince actually has done something, we still haven't really been told. Well, you've been told, but isn't there supposed to be some sort of? Who's the evidence? Is it? Did you say it was John Laurinaitis? Is he the evidence?
So Janelle Grant is the secretary or person in a position where she said like all these sexual encounters have happened. I was like here this date. He's texted me this, and she's got like photographs of his phone. So they're obviously going to have to prove that's his phone in court. But they've got so many walls of evidence for these things.
But see, the thing is where they fail.
It's her and him going at it. So it's not actually. There's not another person involved, or there's not a third party like that. That can prove
Laurinaitis, he was involved. Like apparently they were he and McMahon engaged in a threesome with her, where Vince McMahon took a dump on her head. And also Brock Lesnar.
So you guys are getting up at me about a nimble loan, and this guy's dumping on people's heads. I know it's a bit of a difference. He's Vince McMahon. But yeah, the Brock Lesnar as well.
Michelle seems to have her own money.
What did you say?
Michelle seems to have her own money.
Michelle's got a lot of money.
Yeah, she seems cashed up.
Well, it's got the case does have a long way to go, and at the end of the day, the big thing was they've taken Lesnar off all of the promotional things completely, because what happened was, Rob, is there was as a signing bonus for Lesnar, he set up a play date with this secretary, and Lesnar wanted to get pissed on by this secretary, and it came out that it pretty much almost happened, but it got cancelled. And then now they've pretty much denounced Brock Lesnar from all WWE stuff.
Wow, this is crazy shit.
It's fucking nuts.
That is, bro.
It's.
I guess we'll just wait and see. That'll be fucking interesting.
Hey, Rob, I just had your son message me asking if he wants to